For years of serving the homeless community, Duluth's nonprofit CHUM has received $10 million to support their renovations project. The expansion project will add 2 more stories to the building and will create new, diverse spaces that accommodate all those who rely on the center, including new rooms for couples and non-gender conforming people. The organization received $2 million from congressionally directed spending and the other $8 million from Minnesota's Department of Human Services. CHUM's executive director, John Cole, is excited to see the center get the changes it's longed for all these years.
When people have a stable environment, they can work on the plans for the next stage to be able to move out of shelter.
In recent years, CHUM and other Duluth nonprofits that handle homelessness have worked together to create the Stepping Up initiative, an effort to address and end street homelessness. Project organizer Joel Kilgore says the #1 solution for ending homelessness is affordable housing. Kilgore admits houses can't be built overnight. So, for now, Duluth's nonprofit continues to do what they can.
Beginning to roll up our sleeves and build the kind of homeless response network system that's needed to address the scale of need in our community.
CHUM is set to start their renovations in spring of 2025, bringing new spaces and opportunities to all of those who may need them. In Duluth, Isabella Zadra, Northern News Now.
During